Hello, everybody. Right on cue. It is time for some Sky Island Showdown. I got some new drippy threads, thank courtesy of Texas Timbers. I gotta take this pocket thing out though. It's a little too snazzy for me. But courtesy of Texas Timbers for hooking me up with some birthday threads. Dripped out. You'll love to see it. Matching the Sky Island Showdown background. I'm blended in. I feel like I'm up in the clouds right now. We got an awesome bracket for you. It's the third Monday of the month, and that means that it's Sky Island Showdown time. We got Gray and Blue Fantasy versus Rising. We got Rin on the mic. You've been grinding out some commentary, Rin. What's up?
I'm grinding on some commentary. I wanna get involved. I wanna start doing stuff.
Okay.
I've had my break.
That's fair. That's very fair. Well, we're excited. We are going to have some awesome stuff. We're in the process of transferring everything over to Tournament Stream Helper, so you may notice some differences in the overlays for our tournaments, but I think it should be pretty straightforward. I miss Dash Block as joined.
I miss Dash Block.
True.
This game doesn't have Dash Block.
But very excited. Looking like this might be HDN, judging by... maybe? It might not be HDN. We're going to be having HDN versus Meoxer, and we're going to be following that up with Dragalia versus Wanubi. Definitely some exciting matches. We got the GOATs in here. We got Kopi VT, Senpai Spider, Greg, Wing, semicolon 3 as well. Lots of really strong players. Our own Dragalia, who's going to be on stream here very shortly. I'm quite excited.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make sure that HDN gets on in here.
Metera. Right, have you been playing this game much? What are we like? What's the latest and greatest in Pariah?
I have not been playing much of this game at all. I honestly, I don't think that I've booted up to play this game in an embarrassingly long amount of time. I think that DreamHack Dallas last year. I booted up for bracket and went 0-2 with like no practice.
Wow. Okay. Do you know how they not super buffed, but they made zoners good.
Yeah, Zoner's good. While I haven't played, I do this every other week, and I consume a decent amount of Grand Blue knowledge. Zoner's good is the vibe right now. Senpai Spider on top of the world. Like just
I've been happily sitting right outside the meta, you know, as you do when you don't like main a game.
For sure.
You kind of enjoy your own little bubble. But I have seen the complainings on Twitter about Fairy and Metera.
It's rough out there for sure. And I mean, it's also, you know, some of it is the BSG effect, because when you watch a matchup like
PSG effect.
Well, when you watch a matchup like Fairy versus Vasaraga, right? Like it's just such a miserable looking experience, and you feel you get riled up just watching the matchup. And on top of that, it's BSG, who's just instantly one of the most lovable people in the FGC. And so like you watch that match recently, and you're just like, holy shit, fuck these zoners. I'm a Vasaraga lover for life. Like,
yep.
Also, Basu, to answer your question, yes, we are doing Project L. You're not going to like this, but the Start.gg code for it is 2xk OEG. Not currently planning on doing COTW, but if we get some people in the server riled up about COTW, name just swapped, I got you, then we'll definitely look into it. I know I've had a couple people ask about that.
Wow, that was a quick round. How many? That was like
12
seconds.
Over, huh?
12-second round? It was over?
Well, you know, sometimes. Waiting for the 2xKO bracket, yeah. 2xK, we tried to do one this weekend, but unfortunately there were just no codes, and so we couldn't get the tournament populated.
What is this confirmed? The hop confirms are probably some of the coolest Metera shenanigans.
So nice.
They're so sick. Okay, going for that. Pretty sure that's Dash Ad. Whatever theme is playing right now is god tier.
A little bit of a banger.
A little bit of a banger.
Uh-oh. That's
big
a big
frame trap.
Surely you're dead now, right? Look
No,
at that
that's
Avatar Belial and
absolutely
Ivar
dead.
just whittling away.
That is absolutely dead. Didn't even
GG's,
need the
it was-
cinematic, just done so.
When your opponent's like, it was close, but they're playing Avatar Belial and they just self-damage themselves for 80%.
That's the Abel experience. You lose for 80% of the round, and then you get the one touch and win off of it.
Mixer, fight back!
Mixer, fight back! I like the Matera EX color. That's probably... I want to get the Catalina one.
Yeah.
I went to Frosty's the one year they were offering it, but I never got the code for it.
Are you dead? From 50? Just like
Surely
that?
not.
No shot. You're dead. You're so dead, actually.
Dead.
Holy shit, you're so dead. Why does this allowed? I love
It needs
Granblue. It's my favorite two-touch game. And this is why we do first to two until finals. So your suffering is limited here. It's got
Yeah. At least it goes by quickly.
It's allowed because he takes 30% damage doing the combo. Now listen here, Squanto.
This is the Nago logic. He has to spend blood. You don't get it.
Yeah, he's got to manage a resource.
He has to manage a
guys.
resource. But guys, oh, it's cooked. It's so cooked.
Oh yeah, we got SSBA as well. Damaged ourselves into SSBA, by the way.
Goodbye.
Wait until the bracket
Oh
is
yeah,
standard
they
for
actually just damaged himself with the SSBA. Oh my god.
2-0 for HDN. What a match, honestly. That's crazy. Avatar Belial will absolutely run away with it if you let him.
Yeah, HDN doing a good job of showing us why Abel can still mess you up if you're not careful.
For sure.
Are we sure this character is bad? What if he's like good? You know?
I've never seen this character do poorly. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Like maybe the character's bad, but you know, they just do well and every time they show up to things, and maybe I don't know. Wait until the bracket standard is just first to three the whole way. I was actually talking about this in chat earlier, where it's like, and I talked about this on Sky Show last week or week before last also, where it's like, you know, I get it. I know in my heart of hearts that Granblue has to be first to three for all of top 8, if not the whole bracket. But also, I kind of love bracket being over by 10 o'clock. It feels really good.
You know what?
I got that selfish little TO in me, and I'm just like, you know, I can have first to two until winners finals as a treat, okay?
You know, normally I'm on the first to three train. As a competitor, I'm on the first to three train all the way. However, in this one instance, I have class tomorrow, and I want to go to bed at a reasonable time.
Getting off.
I don't know. First to two looking.
Yeah, getting off the booth at like 10:15. Pretty nice.
First to two sounding kind of nice right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I heard about this hip new cool thing called sleep. Exactly. I'm not trying to be in bracket for 4.5 hours because everyone's picking Fairy versus Matera.
Oh my god, we got Sandalphon?
Let's go, my goat.
I will say, this is one of my favorite characters out right now. Sandalphon's probably the most fun for me. Him and Catalina.
Yeah.
I actually have Sandalphon, like, a new Sandalphon color palette coming out soon. Or recolor for Sandalphon and Rain Colors is gonna go hard. I'll send you a picture of it later.
Yeah, I think Sandalphon's got a lot of good potential for recolors and mods and stuff for sure. Character, really cool. Also, always surprising me that, like, general consensus is the character is, like, fine, not too crazy, in a game where basically people will, like, uninstall if they're not playing top 5, you know?
Yep.
But, like, also, one of the most popular character in the game, I think, by, like, player base size. Like,
oh, really?
Really, really popular character.
I mean, it makes sense. He has it all. He has the coolness factor. He's got the coolness factor. He's pretty cool. Have I mentioned that yet?
Yeah, definitely got the coolness factor.
Yeah.
There's something special about the like knight character that does the sword draw techniques, you know?
Yup.
Okay, here we go. Getting into things though. The Narmaya, speaking of sword draw techniques.
Narmaya is one of those characters I want to learn right now.
Incredible
She's
character.
so cool. Incredible character.
Also, tons of different like varieties of playstyle, you know? We see a lot of Narmayas here. We got Kopi, we got Curbio, we got Dragalia here.
Are you a Curbio Narmaya or a Dragalia Narmaya?
They said, haha, good drawing, and then did round start flip, and I just shake my head.
Oh my god. My opponent says, it's a good Narmaya. Round start flip, it's a Curbio Narmaya.
There's a difference for sure. Listen, I've been watching Curbio like developing their corner pressure strategy recently, and they're actually on some like fifth dimensional fighting game shit. Like I think that Curbio's just like a little bit away from just being one of the best fighting game players, period. With the way that they think about corner pressure, holy cow.
No, yeah, Curbio and I have been friends for a good few years now, and I've been watching their progress as like the years and stuff have gone on, and it's been insane. Like from bro could not take a game off of me in like Guilty Gear, and then they went from that to being one of the best top 5 at Texas Showdown.
Yeah. For sure. Great player for absolutely sure. Also, you are getting roasted a little bit in the chat. Calling a round start flip a Curbio Narmaya, not a drag Narmaya is insane.
I was just saying shit. It's like fine.
Sometimes your people are talking, it's alright. Speaking of people talking, though, we've got the super here. This is almost a Wanubi round that we yapped all the way through. This is looking really scary for Dragalia right now.
Absolutely. Wanubi, kind of just like one step ahead.
Here we go. Under the pressure.
I like the patience. Taking advantage of the fact that Dragalia has no BP here.
Oh?
Wow.
I think you might be dead.
Super.
Yeah.
It's definitely dead.
All your pips are gone. All your pips are belong to us. And Dragalia is getting onto the board here, fighting for their life and match point right now. Flip OP.
I really like that Dragalia kept that game-winning combo really simple. Just needed that to get the kill, and didn't do anything more, didn't do anything less.
Yeah, I mean, Wanubi definitely looking very strong. A player that snuck by my seeding bot, which is usually pretty on point with a lot of people. It looks like they've just been recently starting to enter some brackets, which is always exciting to see a new player kind of break out of the ranked grind and bust into some brackets as well.
Absolutely. Speaking of busting out into bracket, Dragalia with the VCs. Oh, what a spot dodge, but
You're dead.
The 5L catches it. You are very dead.
Beautiful stuff coming in, tying us up 1-1 here between OEG's own Dragalia versus Wanubi.
1-1. I forget who you played. You played Basiraga, right? Belial.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm a Vayne player at heart.
A Vayne player at heart. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Did they leave? Did I miss a round? I thought it was 1-1 as well.
Was it not 1-1?
Did we yap through more than... It was 2-0? Oh, that's my B.
Whoops.
That's
on
too
me. Silly with the yapping. Whoopsie.
That's all right. We're cruising and bruising here. We got this is actually kind of a heartbreaker matchup. Greg versus Wing. Two of the certified silliest players out there. I think this is our first time fighting Dragalia. That was very, very nice. Super hard to deal with Flip, even though I'm a former Narmaya. Sandy's 2H gets caught sometimes, even if you react exactly. Oh yeah. Greg and Wing! This is a GOAT matchup, honestly. Let me get them pinged up here.
Who do they, what characters are we looking at?
Gotta keep it a secret.
Oh, okay. Keep it a surprise. I'm ready.
Yeah. This will be good
Yeah.
for you.
Birthday came early.
Birthday game
is what
early.
I like to say.
Exactly. Rain hugs. Oh boy. Let's see here. Let me get my tournament stream helper updated. Greg versus Wing.
Greg versus Wing. Greg time.
It's Greg time, baby.
It's Greg time. Oh, Versusia versus
Me when
Anila.
my opponent says it's Greg time and Greg's all over everybody.
It's my favorite part.
Here we go. We got Wing. We got Greg time. Up in that CHD.
Now, Versusia has been looked at as kind of a scourge of this game. She's kind of strong. She's got a lot of tools under her belt right now.
For sure. I think characters come a long way and gotten some pretty nice little adjustments as well. It's always interesting. I feel like I always view the character as like a mostly a kind of anti-zoner character, which is I think one of the reasons why she's been doing so well.
Right.
But definitely interesting to see what can come from the giant lady going up against Greg time on the sheep.
Okay. Did you know that 2L is +3?
That's crazy.
It gives me Gold Lewis vibes. I don't like it. I don't like it.
There we go. Just trading some fireballs back and forth. You gotta be careful because the Versusia can pull up on you so quickly, but usually has a big tell because of how once you're used to kind of the speed of the dash.
Yep. The dash startup is slow. It's like Susanoo's dash in Blaze Blue.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. That did not look like it was gonna connect. Goes into SBA. Doesn't quite kill. Yeah, doesn't quite kill. But Greg is one touch away. Goes for the cross up. Throw tech. Wow. Gets caught out of the air. Okay. Gets the 2U.
Too bad.
Big throw coming in from Greg.
So we gotta be very careful in the spacing here. Nice. Didn't get a huge punish, but every little bit counts here.
Yeah, full conversion off of the U skill. Wow, the whiff.
Oh man. The 7 gold letters coming in, and also like almost no punishes, but like 5 whiff throws. You gotta be worrying about that mental stack right now, just out of like Greg is shimmying so hard in the corner.
Absolutely. The hop kind of just blowing through the pillar.
There's another one.
Wow.
Once Greg kind of gets the flow down to where you can get the spacing right for the actual punishes here, it's going to get scarier and scarier.
Absolutely. Not quite dead, but close to it.
Nice. Another double perfect. Ooh. Greg's cooking a little bit.
The double P.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Go. Trying to play a little bit more spaced out, but you gotta be careful because the sheep can pull up on you fast. You don't want to be giving up unnecessary spacing, getting put into that corner preemptively. Oh,
Wow.
speaking of getting into the corner preemptively, that is a huge confirm. Lots of good damage coming in.
Yeah, keeping a good spacing with the sheep. Another shimmy.
Ooh, looking good here, and that is most definitely going to kill. Wind it up and knock him down.
Battle 2. Engage.
Go a little bit of a spot dodge. Being pushed back into the corner once again. We've seen what Greg can do with some of this corner pressure. See if the mental stack is going to continue getting to wing here for match point.
Go, my sheep. Hold down the neutral. Wow, what a DP coming in from Greg. Big confirms off of the 2M. Wow, the walk up into the close M.
Very
Big
Greg
punish.
gaming happening right now.
Very
Here we
Greg
go.
gaming.
This is exactly where you want to be. We're going to be getting that hard knockdown here as well. Catch him in your loving arms. Oh,
Wow,
that's a
big jump in. Okay.
Battle 3.
Wing not going down without a fight. What a 2U. Oh my god. That move goes... It shocks me every time I see that move. It goes so far.
Yeah, for sure. Nice.
Wow.
Good confirm. You might just be dead on that, honestly. The way tonight is going, I think you might just be... Oh, one more hit.
Not quite. Bersusia has more damage than the average cast member. Or more,
chip.
more health. A little more health.
Yeah.
Chip damage.
I've been so, like, I was playing 2XKO this weekend, got so chip damage hyper aware. These Jinx players, man. They see you at like 10% HP and they're like, all right, it's chip time, baby. Good stuff. That's Greg taking it 2-0, securing our second spot in the top 8. So we got Eddie Franco and Greg confirmed for top 8. We are going to be taking a really brief break here. Out Greg. It happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the Greg of us, you know? But we'll be taking a real quick break, maybe like 10 minutes here while we get the top 8, the rest of it caught up. And we'll be back with some sick Grand Blue action for you here in just a few. See you soon. Wait, hold on. Which screen am I going to? This one, sure.
You got this. I believe in you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It is time for Top 8. We've got some gamers in here. If there's one bit you always know is that Pariah always remembers to update the stream titles before Top 8, because we have Senpai Spider, Greg, and... Hold on, why am I saying this like I'm pulling Pokemon cards? Senpai Spider, Greg, Eddie, Franco, and a shiny rare alt art Dragalia.
Huh?
That's right. We got the alt art Dragalia on lock. We've got Senpai Spider versus Greg coming up first. I'm going to send them the fried shrimp of go ahead and start your match.
The fried shrimp.
They always get it, too. I love that.
Didn't even have to say anything. They just know.
They know. They see the fried shrimp. They're like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, so Matera versus Anila. I feel like this is one of those that could go either way, potentially. In my head. Anila has a couple ways to get in. Matera has a couple ways to keep you out.
I'm almost of the opinion that, like, Senpai Spider might be matchup immune at this point. Like, Senpai Spider is doing so well, and the Matera is so solid right now that, like,
Yeah.
I don't know how any character can get it. Do you have just like a hit a button and you're immune to fireballs for 10 seconds? Because I think that's what you need.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But anyway, speaking of keeping someone out, it's more like Anila's being boxed in. Holy. Big super coming out from Senpai Spider. Is that dead? That's dead.
Yeah.
Low damage zoner, by the way.
Not too bad.
Alright. Yeah, that's such a tough position to deal with as Anila right now. Being stuck in the corner, having to deal with Matera's buttons, low damage, 12k DP punish. Literally, why? Holy. Goes in the moment the cooldowns are out. Gets to throw.
Too bad. Gotta find an opportunity to get in. Those 5 L's, just stuffing your approach. Gotta watch the toes. Those sandals are not steel-toed.
Okay, finally a chance. Oh, but the throw tech spaces them out. Now we're back to playing the zoner minigame.
Yep. Desperately trying to send out the sheep. The butterfly, the U butterfly is so crazy to me. It's actually...
It looks kind of insane.
It's so... You just can't escape it. And it's just like, hey, by the way, best case scenario, you're going to take a predetermined amount of chip guaranteed.
Yep.
Alright, cool, I guess. Scariest move in the game.
Move in the game.
Me, when I have a pixel left and the Matera sets out a U butterfly, and I'm just like, well, alright, I'm just gonna Alt F4 here, I guess. You hit the button that wins the game.
Yeah, this is looks mighty frustrating.
Welcome to Zoner Central. We still got a butterfly down, by the way. And look at that 50% health bar. Literally hadn't gotten hit yet. Just got to point that out. Just pure chip damage.
Pure chip damage. Oh, and there's the hit. Raging Strike
perfect.
gets the perfect. 7 golden. They're actually 7 and golden. They're actually golden in this game.
It's true.
I realize.
I can't. I don't have to have a trauma visions of Jatsu every time I say 7 golden letters. It's perfect now. This is the game where we get to say it. Okay. Still trying to get in. Was trying to find these dash block situations, but Greg is just trying to guts their way through this, but it is not working out. Gets hit, and the leap in for the confirm. Might even build enough meter here, honestly. No, just gonna reset.
That's out another U butterfly. Holy, that was
2-0.
Matera, huh?
Hey, listen, you asked at the start of the stream, you're like, hey, how's Matera doing this patch? And it's like, hey, you know, pretty well is the answer. Matera's doing just fine.
She's doing it. She seems to be doing great.
As though Resident, like, probably would have been a Matera player in another timeline. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it as long as I don't have to play against it.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we have Dragalia going in against Eddie Franco.
Hang on. Am I seeing Catalina? I think I know who I have to root for. I'm sorry, Pariah.
That is okay.
A non-bias is out the window now. Someone's playing the Hot Lady Night. I have to show up.
OEG and Kopi sweep. Very true. You got to include the and Kopi for sure. That is our goat. Narmaya here for Dragalia.
I am not immune to Hot Lady Night. Okay. For now, it's just Dragalia boxing Eddie into the corner. This is kind of, Norm has some of the best, some of the scariest corner pressure in the game.
For sure. Yeah,
gets to confirm into you, Fireball.
Lots of good access to positive frame, has those stancels as well. Always scary, but now you're stuck in the corner, getting thrown. Ice Magic coming out, finds the shimmy as well.
What a shimmy!
Getting absolutely ran down by the bendiest sword in video games.
It's by design. It's supposed to be that way.
Yeah. Ooh, roll you transient.
Okay. Wow, blocks the cross up.
Dragalia applying some of the Kopi methodology, popping that transient whenever possible.
A little bit of a frame kill into the it's the throw regardless.
I love the parry cancel there as well.
Yeah, goes for the anti-air, but doesn't quite get it. The Yusuko flip in the air is kind of good for that.
We are sliding across the screen with these parries, and some good damage. Going to reset here. It's Oki time.
Yeah, tries to jump, gets 6XL'd out of it.
Okay. Oh, guts the air to air on the flip. Are you kidding me?
What a confirm.
Challenging Narmaya in their natural habitat mid-flip.
This character got nerfed last patch, but she's still so fine. She's still so fine. She's so good. She still has so much versatility. She lost a little bit of it, but she's still ridiculous.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. A little bit of stagger pressure, gets the tick throw. Yeah.
Out. Definitely hard to bait when you're doing those frame kills. Hard to bait out. You're going to be going for anything but a meaty on the wake up. But this is going to be a solid hit. Resetting. What a throw. Are you kidding me? Some of these call-outs that are coming in from Eddie are insane.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Gets the BC. Take throw off of the close L. Yep, backing off, trying to keep space.
Okay.
Wow. Sure. Big confirm into Raging Strike for the round.
Absolutely. Solid stuff coming in from Dragalia, managing to take that round, but definitely got to be worried. Eddie is here and ready with all of these little niche call-outs. Challenging Dragalia in some spaces I'm sure they're not comfortable with.
Absolutely. Catalina's one of those characters who's extremely good at the mid-range. She'll, if she can box you out, she absolutely will. Getting in on her is a nightmare. Gets the throw bait into the full confirm. No super, just takes the knockdown.
Very tricky there with the 5L. Does find a confirm as well. Nice spacing
whiff
coming in from
punish.
Dragalia.
1-1.
Traps are so cool. I'm a simple man. I see spacing traps. I go, wee.
Is it top 8 first to 3, or is it first to 2 till
it's
finals?
First to 2 until finals, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Actually gets the bait, but doesn't confirm off of it. Oh. Okay. BC. Gets the confirm off of the 6XL. Wow. No confirm. Wow.
These jabs back and forth. This is going to be a very scary confirm, but does need... We're not seeing those 50% combos coming in for these characters. Some honest Oki and neutral situations coming through.
Yup, a little bit of an unfortunate BC there. It whiffed. Leaving Eddie right in the same position where he started.
Am I going to say that into literally Dragalia hitting 50% on the nose? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Well...
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay. I'm so tense right now. Wow, the close H coming in from Dragalia. Trading BCs here. Getting the charge misfinder. What an interrupt with the 2M. Big throw coming in from Eddie. Tries to go for the shimmy.
He's seeing right on out of there. I love the slides coming in with the parry as well. Does manage to get a flip to connect straight into the super. No pips available. You are super dead. Just like that, Dragalia, after what looked like a really dominant first round from Eddie, Dragalia locked in. And
Absolutely.
met the pacing very well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Looks like we got Kopi confirmed for the top 8 as well. We're going to get Basu versus Plasma coming up right now.
Basu versus Plasma. That's Beatrix versus... Why do I think Plasma... No, Plasma plays Jita, no?
Maybe? I'm not super familiar. I'm always the worst with the character matchups.
Oh.
The biggest
the
knowledge check at the
Versusia.
end of the day for the Grand Blue homies.
Mm-hmm.
Basu coming in versus RS Plasma. Little RS team kill. Basu.
A little bit.
Basu attracts these RS team kills so efficiently. Literally every bracket, it's just like Basu versus another RS member every single time.
Mm-hmm.
When they're in my bracket, they're an OEG player. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not doing it on purpose. I know you're not. Listen, today I left it because I thought it was funny. It was you and Evelyn, and I was just like, well, you know, Evelyn's DQing, so I'll just go ahead and leave it.
Shout out to Evelyn.
Also on the 2B today.
The Monster Energy swords I see. Oh, wait, are they just a different color for me?
Well,
I think I
don't
have them
see.
on.
Oh yeah, I don't think they're Monster Energy. These look like very normal swords.
Colored for me. That's weird. I don't remember ever installing a Monster Energy sword mod. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, now you know.
Now I know. I just outed myself and I know. No.
There we go. Oh, I like the DP bait. Gonna be getting a clean confirm coming through on this one. And
It gets the mix.
that air stall from
the
2B,
brain
always
destroyer.
the classic.
A little bit of stagger pressure coming in, ending with the safe ender. Only -4. Wow. Goes for the... I'm assuming that was 2-3-6 Okay, a little bit of stagger pressure coming in, going into the M triple attack.
Getting hit up by the Gatling gun there, but not going to be getting too much. Does get caught in the frame trap here, straight into SSBU, and this is gonna hurt.
199 hits. That did that.
Yeah,
kill?
that thing does a ton of damage. Unfortunate for Basu there, but he's going to be able to continue locking in for a little bit more.
Ooh, a good mash with the 2L into the triple attack. Wow, these 2L staggers are going in. +3, by the way.
Mm-hmm. It's catching
Huge
you on a
frame.
little bit of a frame trap. Honest frame trapping from both players. There's the clash cancel coming through. Beautiful.
Okay. Right into super.
Just trying to wait out the spacing a little bit. Very,
Oh my God.
very patient here from Plasma.
Yeah, what a block. Big mash into the full confirm. Oh. Oh my God, the brain destroyer.
Yep, there it is. And spending it all, does manage to get the kill there as well. Basu looking to run away with things here.
Mm-hmm. Immediately round start fireball into the pillar for a frame trap.
Look at that grapple at the full screen. Definitely both these characters have very interesting kind of anti-zoner tools. So they don't really get to stay back and play a zoner game plan. They got to be in each other's face, seeing whose leg is stronger on these little pokes here.
Knockdown. Quick little throw tech.
Oh no!
Wow! The dash up 5L.
Who needs a 6-6L, am I right?
Absolutely. Not me.
Double jump, wow. Nice block button check for sure.
Goes for the dash H. Runs all the way in. Oh, it doesn't get to
drops
confirm.
combo. Back into
Back
the
throw
corner you
incident?
go.
Oh, goes for the BC, gets a Raging Strike instead, and gets hit for their troubles.
Yeah, baiting out that option select there, and is going to be getting hit so hard. SSBA on top of it. No pips available. Insane punish for that one combo drop.
Extraordinarily bad spot for Basu.
Yep, and now
Oh,
just in chip
yeah.
range. Had to do something there, but that is gonna be Plasma taking game number 1.
That was the only game one. That's crazy.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, must have been a misinput. Big confirm coming in from Basu. Using the safe thunder, -4.
Oh wow, there it
Wow.
is. That leg is just the neutral destroyer.
The leggy, it's so good.
Oh, what a call out! Punk to God, is that you?
A little too far for that confirm. The back throw killed. Wow. All right. That puts Plasma up on set point.
Yeah. Definitely looking scary. The Versusia. There's been a couple of these rounds that just seemed so Basu dominant, but really, really good adaptations coming in from Plasma.
Yeah.
Hell, catching in these neutral situations. That Versusia leggy, man, it just goes and goes.
Versusia leggy.
Me trying to be serious and professional, calling something a leggy.
No, me too. My girlfriend was just making fun of me for it, but it was so validating to hear you say the same thing.
Listen, out here in Evo top 8, like looking like some of these players are a little eepy today. Nicely done. That is Plasma securing the dub here, 2-0 over
Plasma.
Basu.
2-0. Regalia still hanging out in the lobby.
Well, I do see Kopi VT is currently in their game 5 potential final round. So we will be waiting. We'll be here yapping with y'all for just a minute here. Let's see. Kopi, and it is Kopi just fell down. Myoxer versus Kopi.
Oh, so Matera versus Narmaya.
Myoxer versus Kopi. Up now. RC OEG.
Now, we did see what Matera was capable of in the first game of top 8. However, Narmaya does have some tools that are going to be helpful in the matchup. For example, U-flip, full screen teleport into plus frames. Back to Battlefield 4. Have fun, Basu. Thanks for gaming. It was fun watching you.
Perfect. Sorry. Coordinating with Curry. Big shouts to Curry, who's also probably the most communicative TO that I've ever had the pleasure of double bracketing with. We're going to be getting Senpai Spider versus Dragalia are going to be up after this.
Another Narm Matera match. Holy.
Versus Narmaya.
Fan Blue. What is it? Grantasy?
Bamboo Grantasy.
Yeah.
Do you have any other OEG? Yeah, Dragalia's still in. Basu's unfortunately down. And we got Kopi to cheer on as well. We got our Narmaya goats.
Mm-hmm.
Again, back to Battlefield for me. Battlefield 4? Okay, I see you, Basu. Kopi is honorary. Real.
Battle 1. Engage.
The EX Matera skin is so good.
It is quite nice. Oh, let me get my scores updated. Apologies. This is Kopi. Kopi had a very interesting run.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the Kopi got the DQ path all the way.
In the top 8?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Kopi won round 1, lost round 2, and then had a DQ for their round 3 that got them top 8.
Amazing.
The 1-1
Incredible.
top 8 goes crazy.
The 1-1 top 8. Luigi wins by doing nothing type beat.
True. Not too bad here, though.
Hardly.
Definitely doing something now. Coming in warmed up off of those sets over at the Curry bracket.
Alright. Rolling through the...
Not too bad.
getting a little antsy with these 6XLs. Getting caught for it.
Man, it's just the amount of freedom. Perfectly spacing out the transient, too. Just the sheer amount of freedom of expression that Myoxer has right now is really rough.
Yeah, gets the UDP.
Trying to find anything. This is a little bit of a preview for our winners finals match. Which is also going to be the Matera versus the Narmaya.
Battle 3.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what these players can deduce from each other when they're trying to unravel this.
Wow. Skirted the DP. Didn't quite get a punish. Yup, there's the U flip.
Okay, trying to find the DP out. Is at least going to get an opportunity to run some pressure here, but the reversal coming right back out for you from the Matera.
Wow, the anti-air on the U flip was fully ready for it.
And dude, the 5L from the Matera as well is just so scary. Here we go, getting in here. Rocks some of those combos. A little bit of a missed opportunity there on the meaty situation. What a match. I couldn't even tell you what button that was. I don't think I've ever seen Matera use that button before. Was that 2H? Like, what are we talking about here?
Wow, Miyoks are just running away with the with this round. Round start transient. Big confirm for Kopi. Finally getting something started here. A little bit of a frame kill. Goes for the throw bait. Gets the throw anyway. Frame kill. Gets UDP'd. Has to work their way all the way in.
Yep, there's the transient.
Wow. Wow, gets the throw bait with the TK flip.
You know, Kopi, as a former Strive player, has a healthy appreciation for neutral skips, and that is why the U transient gaming is the Kopi play style for sure.
Okay. Yup, U transient. Or that's not U transient. U flip coming out to play. Goes for the throw bait. Wow, I got hit.
Yeah.
Big reaction DP.
Oh, getting hit up. Needs one good hit here. You've got to have an opportunity to get in. Here it is.
Gets the dash in.
PC out. Yeah.
Wow.
That's the exact situation where that U butterfly is just like, all right, I'm uninstalling. GG's all around. Kopi going to be going down here, but not without a fight. Myoxer moving on. Next up, we've got Senpai Spider going in against Dragalia.
Same exact matchup as we just saw. That's crazy.
Yep. Perfect. Sad day indeed. Let's get Dragalia pulled on up here. Stop showing me completed sets, please.
What's your favorite Grand Blue track, Pariah?
Oh god, I honestly don't even know. I feel like I haven't paid enough attention to the actual soundtracks. I just know that it's always a banger. Like, I don't think I've been disappointed by a Grand Blue track. No, wait.
No.
I know there's one. There's one that someone put on their track as a meme. I don't know what it was, but I remember getting really pissed off about it and thinking like I literally could not play the game if I was listening to this song.
Yeah, okay.
Ace.
Dragalia making more use of the Mistfinder and the...
Yeah. I mean, normally Senpai Spider is so comfortable dodging fireballs, but, you know, might get a little bit too into the sauce of their kind of flow state of throwing out all these projectiles preemptively, you know? There's a transient coming through. Ooh, try to go for a Rage Strike right after. Almost finds a connection here, but we already see Dragalia has the spacing down for sure, that they know where they need to be existing on the screen very comfortably, and when to be approaching and when to be not approaching.
Yeah, Dragalia just always keeping making sure that Senpai Spider cannot autopilot by using these specials as well as they do.
Word of our community.
Hey, Kobe, thank you for the raid. Kobe VT, the self-proclaimed copium VTuber, is out here delivering the goods. They're all about that Grand Blue Fantasy Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising Life with double bracket, Trouble, and Evo Japan 2025 dreams. From Skyline Showdowns to Sworn Gaming, this streamer's got it all. Whether it's ranked runs or training arcs, Kobe VT is locked in and ready to go. Thank you, Kobe, for the raid. Here to have your daily dose of copium. Hopefully you had fun in your run. I know you didn't get too much of a run with all the DQs on this side, but hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Here is a big confirm for Senpai Spider.
Yep, goes right into super, brings Dragalia down some BP.
Double Matera pain tonight, yeah. Understandable. Dragalia is definitely...
doesn't quite get it.
I was in the middle of saying Dragalia is definitely putting up more of a fight than I've seen most people putting up against Senpai Spider recently.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, you just have to be so on top of the spacing in these situations. And Senpai Spider has, 100,000 hours of spacing practice on Matera.
Oh, absolutely.
And they as a player love that spacing game so much. You see it when they play 2D as well, where it was just pure spacing traps all the time, with literally like do suboptimal combos just to stand back under the timer while you're waking up instead of meeting you.
Yep.
What a flip!
No confirmed though, gets UDP'd. Okay. Doesn't get the whiff punish. Takes these plus frames, more plus frames. Goes for the U-Miss Finder.
See, crouching right underneath those arrows there. I love the tech. Again, he's landing it. This is a scary situation to be in. Lots of meter use transient, though. A flip as well.
Oh.
We're spending so many
the butterfly
points.
Wow, goes right through U-Miss Finder.
Here it is. Where's the U butterfly? No, actually, not opting for the butterfly here. One down, but there's the finish. Got hit up. Was in chip range regardless. Nicely done.
Sometimes it's just too much.
That is 1-0 right now for the Matera player.
Wow, hops over the transient. Gets the confirm off of the hop-in.
Too bad. The patience starting to come in. Senpai Spider having to adjust their playstyle just a little bit, but that is absolutely worth it. Ren, I know we were talking about it a little bit earlier, but one of the mentalities back when I played sand volleyball a lot was if you can make your opponent take 2 steps, you've already won the interaction. So just by forcing Senpai Spider to have to adapt their natural playstyle a little bit, you're already kind of coming out on top of that mental stack game.
Right. Whiff Raging Strike Super.
Yeah,
where does that?
Sometimes you can just be unmental stackable.
What is the what's the volleyball analogy for this?
I think that's when you whiff, but then you kick the ball.
Oh yeah.
That's sand volleyball rules, baby.
Real. Okay, it goes into super, taking that BP.
I think you might. Oh no, you're still very much alive, but in a pretty rough situation. Definitely a little bit worse for wear on that one. It's gonna be going down.
Yep. Some of the best strike throw in the game, plus on block 2M, plus 5L. Wow, gets hopped in on. Big confirm. Goes to the U transient, doesn't quite work out. However, they did swap positioning. Matera now closer to the corner. BC. Wow. Ult DP coming in clutch. Oh, no confirm off the 2M. Wow, full confirm. Senpai Spider has to win one more game to take the set and move on to Grants.
It is now 2-0, a scary position to be in for sure. Dragalia, though, definitely has what it takes. We've seen them putting up a nice fight against. But we're catching some interesting options here. There's the DP on the jump in.
Wow.
Transient straight into the flip. Not quite going to work out for you.
You flip. Into the full corner confirm. Goes for the throw bait, doesn't quite work out. The UDP. Sending Dragalia all the way across the screen. There's
what
no way.
Insane timing. Anti-airing with the fireball back into the butterflies. Yeah, now you're at that magical amount of HP. Hey, enjoy you getting chipped out, I guess. Nice ability
Yeah.
to duck under the fireballs there.
Regalia trying to keep this one little pixel left before entering chip range.
Oh,
Wow, what a roll forward.
Yeah, and you're still so close to getting chipped out. How do you approach? You find an option here. If you get one hit, oh no.
Gets the throw.
Flipping out.
Oh,
Nothing left though. Oh, and caught the tip of the toes.
tip of the toes. Barely caught Dragalia. Senpai Spider on set point right here. One more round till they get into grand finals.
Senpai Spider starting to look a little bit more comfortable again. Starting to get back into the groove of things for this matchup.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, 6XL frame trap. Gets BC'd. Now it is important to note Senpai Spider only has one more BP left. Goes to the U transient. Even if it doesn't hit, this is good for position swap. It gets the counter hit 6XL into the confirm. Last BP used up.
Oh, what a spot,
What a spot dodge!
And Senpai Spider always so solid on those spot dodges. Gets the full confirm as well. That is a 3-0 for Senpai Spider.
3-0.
Racking him up and knocking him down. Senpai Spider going to be waiting here in Grands. And we are going to be moving on. Eddie Franco versus Myoxer.
It's gonna be Catalina Matera. Now, when I personally play this matchup, I feel very lost. So, I'm excited to see if excited to see how Eddie handles it.
Perfect. Let the Goat Curry know what's up. And we will be getting Eddie versus Myoxer. Losers quarterfinals. I'm devastated. OEG sweep still happening, though, I believe.
Versus Catalina.
Get those OEG sweep emotes in here. Where to go?
In blue, grand to see.
Very true, very true.
That art, how did it make it into the game?
Here we go. Letting the intros rock. Myoxer versus Eddie Franco. Seen Eddie Franco coming in.
Now, Catalina does have a fireball of her own that she can make use of in this matchup. Not quite as many as Matera has. However, likely better than not having any. As well as having Enchanted Lands to help her move forward. And force interactions. Just like that. Wow, what a 6XL coming in from Myoxer. U Fireball. I like that usage of U Fireball, letting Butterfly pass by, because of U Fireball's presence.
For sure.
Not letting Matera really get the opportunity to use it. Wow,
Huge.
big confirm. Doesn't kill.
Yeah, you're.
But
what are you gonna do in that situation? The old butterfly's coming through.
Ult Butterfly. What song is this? This one's good. 6XL. Big fireball to interrupt. Wow, the 2H. Oh, 2M doesn't quite reach.
Huge.
Taking a lot of trades right now.
Yeah, lots of trades, and the chip damage is going to start becoming really relevant, but nice punish here. The one
That's the
thing
throw.
that we're definitely that I'm the most worried about in this kind of matchup is we haven't seen a lot of that like just raw killing power coming in from Eddie on this character. And you really need that in this matchup because either you need to absolutely have the pressure that goes on forever, which is a lie anyway, just because Matera has the reversals available. But like, the alternate path is that once you get a hit, you have to be killing with that hit. Like this jump in is probably going to be almost your best case scenario. You got to be capitalizing on it.
Absolutely. Let's go for the shimmy. A little bit of a reset there. 6XL gets DP'd. Jumps in once the butterfly gets close. Tries to confirm off the 2M.
Wow.
Playing careful neutral. Eddie realizing that there's no real reason to rush running in.
For sure. The
Having
chip
the
damage
health lead
adds
right
up
now.
over time, but it takes so long to add up, and especially if they're not playing very like butterfly heavy, because you're kind of showing that you're going to punish the butterfly set, right?
Yep.
Butterflies are really what get you on the chip damage here. Just look at that. We're just
Gets
jumping.
the throw bait. We're just jumping.
Is this a Dragalia Matera player? I don't understand. Oh, nice anti-air there as well.
Wow, goes for the 6XL, but the far L from Matera does not allow it to happen. Big throw coming in from Yoxer. The BC gets blocked. Oh, nice throw tech. Oh, goes for the BC. That's Mioxer's set. 2-0.
Matera players drop around. Challenge impossible. Who is it that knocked Mioxer down here? This is lost to someone in here. Oh, lost to HDN at the very start. That's right.
Oh yeah,
That's
HDN.
crazy.
Who was
Mioxer.
HDN on?
HDN was on was it HDN
Was
on
H-
Giant Woman?
Oh yeah, Versusia.
Yeah.
Was it Versusia?
Was it? I don't remember.
No.
We'll have
Wing
to
was
check
on
the doc.
Versusia.
Hold on, I will solve this.
Who was?
My commentator like blindness comes in so hard for Grand Blue. I'll literally be doing the top 8 and I'm like, who the fuck does this player play? Oh, what are any of the characters in this game called? Let's see. We had this one newbie versus Dragalia. They were right before that. Oh, they were on the Avatar Belial. That was the Avatar Belial insane rounds. Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
Okay. I see.
All right, we got Greg coming up against Plasma. Let me go ahead and send that little fried shrimp of you're good to start your rounds. Every time. It's my favorite thing.
The fried shrimp of commencement.
And we'll be getting Greg versus Plasma here.
Battle 1. Engage.
目を離すな目を離すな
Huge. What a big punish right off the bat here. Getting that Totsugeki action.
Keeping that corner spacing just outside of Versusia's range, potentially to whiff punish anything. Sending in those sheep. Does not want to get hit out of pressure. Goes for the 2U. Big DP coming in from Plasma. Gets the back throw. Yep, sets. Huge DP for Greg. Oh, has to stay away from the fireball. That fireball is so good. Just stays there, holds space for you. Holds down the neutral.
You can hold down the neutral though. The sheep are coming. We got plenty of fireballs to go. Catches yourself on the cross up here. Greg time could be taking a lot of damage.
Doesn't quite get the super. Wow, barely whiffs the 2U. Massive butt. Oh, confirm coming in here.
Yep. All the way to the corner as well. We've seen what Greg can do. These corner situations of having to wait out the fireball as well as the pillar, though. I like the fireball buying time for the pillar cast time.
Yep.
Battle 2. Engage.
Really a nice interaction there for that lingering fireball, but the sheep don't spend too much time on screen, but they know their purpose and they get it done nice and quickly.
Absolutely.
Looking good here for Greg. Nothing too major yet, but next hit could be pretty devastating as the meter begins to build for both of these players.
Wow, a big Pharrell gets the confirm. Oh,
Huge confirm as well off of the light, and that is Greg taking the first game here.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
it's that DP. Wow, just barely outside of the fireball's range.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Absolutely. That, Anila, Dash H is a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely.
抗うのか
That is Greg time putting themselves onto potential match point here.
Goes for the Dash H. Safe on block. Oh, spot dodges the sheep.
Nice. Managed to get a word in edgewise here for the Versusia. Now that you're on the offensive, see if you can take this momentum all the way, or if Greg time is going to have an opportunity. Oh no, the whip into the clash
Oh.
cancel combo.
超え
Gets the super. Doesn't even have to go into cinematic.
Yep. Still match point potentially for Greg time. See if they can lock it in before we have to go to a game 3 here.
Okay. Standard pressure going into you fireball. Gets the shimmy. Doesn't confirm.
Oh.
Big confirm. Wow. That was a cool confirm.
Nice. There's a brave counter out of there.
Okay, 6XL goes to the shimmy. Big 2H into the Raging Strike to secure that confirm.
Yep.
Into another one. Gets the kill.
断りを超
Greg 2-0.
Greg 2-0. Definitely a
Greg?
very close match, but Greg coming out on top in the end. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we are in officially my favorite part of the night and your favorite part of the night. It's winner stays for the rest of the night, as we are going to be getting Greg to lock on in here up against Mioxer.
The Oxer. Right, what'd you have to eat today?
I had some delicious barbecue from Dickie's Barbecue today.
No way.
Not too bad. Little pulled pork sandwich, some kielbasa.
Ooh. I'm a fan. That sounds so good. I had a burger. Pretty good.
Nice.
Kind of living life right now. Terra versus Anila.
You post pics in the chat? I did not, unfortunately. It's just fast food at the end of the day. When I cook something, I'll post it. You can count on that. let me get. We are on Greg versus Myoxer. There we go. Perfect. See if this trend of 2-0s. We've only had one not 2-0 match or 3-0 match of the entire top 8 so far.
That's crazy.
Definitely been one-sided dominance. The meme become true.
Yeah. One-sided dominance.
We don't even got Fairy Player in the bracket. It's tragic.
One-sided dominance when one character showed a difference in skill, or when one player showed a difference in skill.
Oh no.
You know
Walking
how it
back,
be.
honestly, walking back might be the wrong decision there. I just don't know. That butterfly tilts me so hard, even not playing the game. Like, you just have to walk into it and then block, but like, you also just don't want to have to do that. Look how long it takes.
Yeah.
You just can't do anything.
Yeah, Myoxer seems very comfortable at that spacing. Doesn't have much to worry about. Sending those far L's out, trying to see if Greg takes any baits.
Absolutely. Myoxer definitely looking comfortable here. Greg gonna have to find some approach options for sure. These sheep are not quite cutting it. The butterfly is apparently stronger. Greg just looking a little bit paralyzed here at full screen. Is just trying to wait for an opportunity to get in, but Matera right now is not really going to give you a clean opportunity to get in. You have to find those RPS scenarios. Unfortunately, as soon as you do get in, that meter reversal is coming right out for you. There you go. This is a good spot.
Yeah, big confirm coming in for Greg. Goes for the throw. Wow, another confirm for Greg. Doesn't quite do enough to kill. Gets the throw bait.
And that throw bait,
Anila
those stagger
said-
pressure situations are exactly what's going to win Greg this match.
Absolutely. Anila said, hey, I got some hops too. Greg stuck in the corner now. This is a tough situation to be in.
Oh, man.
The ult fireball.
Just ulting straight through all those sheep. Here's the throw into the corner. Going to be getting you a good amount of pushback into the corner here as well. See if we can get that stagger pressure. Trying to go for the shimmy, but we're not biting.
Yep.
A reaction on the throw tech here. Again, a late reaction on the throw tech for the sloppy tech, but...
Sending all of these cool...
No, I don't think got the dash input. That's tragic.
Oh no! Gets opened up by the Raging Strike. Hey, sets out the ultimate butterfly.
Help.
Greg
Help.
doesn't want anything to do with it. Gets the poke into the confirm.
Let's go.
Let's go, Greg.
Not to cheer against Myoxer here. Both players playing phenomenally, but sometimes, you know, with the dominance we've seen from Matera this bracket, it's hard not to be the villain of the bracket. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Wow, the hop
Definitely
coming in from
some
Matera.
Solid counterplay here.
Oh, goes for the dash H. It doesn't quite work out. Yep, Myoxer keeping spacing, doesn't want to go in, doesn't want to overcommit to anything. Doesn't have to overcommit to anything. Sets out Butterfly. Oh, this is rough. Box into the corner, has Butterfly on. Oh, goes for the throw bait.
Myoxer definitely, I feel like, gets a little bit more antsy than a player like Senpai Spider does, where Senpai Spider will sit at full screen and shoot arrows at you literally 24, like, for the entire round timer, and love that. But Myoxer, you can definitely see them, like, having to get hits that decision point of, like, I feel the need to go in and try to run some mix now, instead of just letting my opponent kind of hang themselves on my own zoning ability.
Absolutely. Oh, doesn't get the throw baited.
This is a scary chip situation. The butterfly's coming. No, there it is.
Wow.
Myoxer taking that round.
Hey, doesn't get their throw baited. Big catch for the sheep. RL into the EX arrow. Good patience coming in from Greg. Sends out the sheep. Gets hit by the U fireball.
Nice.
Big confirm for Greg. Holy. Has the corner positioning. Oh.
Oh, finds the
Oh,
anti-air. You
what a
gotta
catch.
keep this combo's gotta keep running. You managed to outlast the butterfly as well. Actual butterfly counterplay. Beautiful stuff to see.
Greg is on set point right now.
Honestly, legitimately a first that I've seen, that butterfly getting that kind of counterplay. I've seen people try to like run in and do combos, but it just acts like mini Faust most of the time. To the point where I'm like, I don't know if that butterfly ever goes away. If it's just a guaranteed eventually gonna hit you. Nice spot dodge is coming in from Greg as well. Knocks her.
Sets out you butterfly. Holy, it's marching. It wants to get all the... It's going.
It doesn't take vacations like Mini Faust does, that is for sure.
No.
Getting too many procs on these butterflies, though, as we mentioned earlier. That's really where the chip damage goodness kind of thrives. This is a good run-in from Greg.
Big confirm. Oh, it doesn't get the anti-air.
This is scary. You're definitely alive here, though. And honestly, you're still just one clean hit away from taking the set here for Greg. You have to make it happen. There's the double. We got sheeps on sheep for days, and that is a 2-0 for Greg.
Truly, the moment Greg started sending out the sheep squad, the gang, the sheep gang.
Yeah, kind of like a Greg moment, or like I feel like there was something like a Greg period, or a Greg era, maybe. I don't know. There's something there. There's something.
There's something there.
Beautiful stuff for 2-0. Next up is Dragalia coming in now.
Dragalia, Greg.
Now we are in first of 3 for the rest of the night. Anila supremacy for sure. Got Dragalia and Greg is going to be a barn burner. I can already see it coming. Here we go.
Can't believe it's Greg time.
Absolutely.
I just realized the Anila sticker says it's about time, huh? It's Greg time.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Alrighty, immediately the round start. Okay. I need to edit that. The meme I did the earlier, the beginning of bracket.
Yeah,
there needs to be
sure.
an edit. It's a Dragalia arm. Sorry for slandering the goat Kirbio. Big confirm. Holy, Greg's been on point with these.
Battle 2. Engage.
Go.
The flip. Okay, plus on block 2M. Gets the throw regardless. Frame kill into throw.
Yep, getting the DP out on that one. Not too unreasonable. The flip. Oh, the last sheep in the line actually going to hit you there.
Another big confirm. These U-skill DP or sheep are kind of.
Gonna go to Dragalia though, locking it in, getting that down for the first round.
Absolutely. Okay. Gets the throw bait. Wow, cross up. Spends the BP. Wow, the throw bait.
Nice again. Gotta wait for the DP this time. No, the clash into the DP though.
Wow. Okay. Oh, gets clipped by the flip.
Nicely done. Dragalia securing first blood here in our losers finals. Not too shabby. Gonna have to take a moment, a little bit of a breather here.
A little bit. Okay. Gets the throw tech. Big DP coming in from Greg. Doesn't get their dash up though. Oh, no confirm. Wow.
Nice back
Big throw.
here. This is a solid hit, and it's going to be getting some good Oki, hopefully. Just returning to neutral here. Spot dodges on the transient. Lots of good spot dodges coming in from Greg. Is not going to allow you to approach that easily without striking the JoJo pose.
Absolutely not.
Too bad.
Goes for the cross up.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
See that
what
shoot
a
come out
reaction.
and you're just instant. That is a really big startup for that you were probably just going to have. You weren't going to be able to interact with a regular button, but like a super like that, easy peasy.
Okay. DP coming in from Greg. Oh, blocks the flip. Blocks the other flip. And the third. Oh, it doesn't block the fourth, though. Everyone cracks. One of these will work.
Yeah, absolutely. There's another one. Getting that hard knockdown as well. Oh, the 2H.
What a 2H.
Air. Oh, you are hurting here. No, actually.
Gets the throw. Greg in a little bit of trouble here. Yup, was in chip range. Well played by Dragalia. Has to win one more game to make it back into Grands. Goes to transient, right in the flip. Another flip.
Oh, no.
And the third.
Not like that.
The brain destroyer. What a jab.
Little Totsugeki.
Totsugeki.
Okay, nice patience. Blocking out the fireball afterwards. Getting the flip in. Pretty close on health bars for each of them. If you get a little bit of meter for Greg time here, we are in killing range for any hit that comes in next. The flip, the light afterwards, and I think you're surely dead here. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Goodbye, Anila. I should play Narmaya.
Character's cool.
She's cool. Moving back into the match.
And-
oh, mashes out of the cross-up transient.
And the meme has been reversed. It's no longer like put down that character you put down that Harlot we have Johnny combos to lab. Now let's put down that Harlot we have Maya combos to lab. They've swapped.
Real.
Here we go. Solid pressure here in the corner. I think this might just be a Greg time round.
It was Greg time. Oh, still Greg. Oh, doesn't get the confirm. Oh no.
This is definitely scary here. You can absolutely always make it happen, especially with SSBA on the table. Only 2 pips available for Greg. I was just about to
Greg spending one of them.
Oh no.
Gets hit cross up. Oh.
Oh no!
Wow.
Missed on what I assume had to have been an attempt at a meaty raging strike there.
What a mash coming in from Greg. Holy.
The pokes.
Keeping a good spacing, trying to stay out of Narmaya's range. Doesn't want to get clipped.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Wow, the confirm into flip. That was a cool counter hit confirm.
This is a swag combo. What's happening right now? We're still going? All right, sure. And the whiff into the throw. What is happening?
Big back throw into the corner. Another back throw into the corner. Spending that BP. Might as well. You don't start taking extra damage until you're at 1.
Yep. Nice. 6XL. You don't have the meter to make a kill happen here, though. You do need to get a throw, and one more hit will do it. Oh, the throw whiff!
Wow.
Luigi wins by doing nothing.
Luigi wins by doing nothing. Truly, a generational video. I think we can all learn a thing or two from it.
See, what they need to do is add a DQ zone into HRT so that the horses can win by doing nothing. That's what that's what
okay.
we truly need.
True.
Okay. Solid. It looks like Greg time is starting to wind back the clock here, get a little bit of that momentum working in their favor.
You know, all I'm gonna say about HRT is sometimes it looks like you can win by doing nothing. Like, did you see what orange and yellow were getting up to earlier? Holy. Okay. Oh, doesn't quite get the throw. Big 6XL gets the staggers.
Word of our community.
Thank you for the raid coming in from Aaron Curry. Aaron's your go-to for all things Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, Under Night, and Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. They're running tournaments, commentating, and even got a whole network for beginners. Last we saw, they were hosting Curry Cup number 7. Now they're trial running some Steam Remote Play for ASBR tournament. Oh, hell yeah. Hopefully y'all had a fantastic tournament. Thank you for the awesome communication tonight. It's much appreciated. I think saved both of us some headaches by coordinating a little bit heavier than usual. You do gotta love it. There's the transient going to be getting that hard knockdown crumble.
Dang. A little bit of BC trading.
Talia just needs to get one solid confirm here. Could go either way, bring us to a game 5 or bring us to our grand finals.
Absolutely. Spends that last BP. Greg has to be extremely careful. Oh, gets clipped by the overhead.
Absolutely. Curry. Enjoy the rest of your evening for sure.
Wow,
Nice.
what a confirm!
Nicely
Off of the
done.
third bait.
Believe in victory.
Also, y'all, bear with me for a moment. I'm realizing that my I can't do my favorite Grand Blue bit. I need to get a copy of this. I'm gonna be doing some resizing of some assets here real quick. Don't mind me, because I cannot. Sit down.
Okay. Flip number 2. We should get a flip counter for when Dragalia is on the screen.
True. This is actually best of 5. Does that update properly?
Wow, the close H into the full confirm? That was gonna be sick. Oh, whiffs the BC. Goes for the throw. Goes into the SSBA. That should be the kill.
Absolutely is. Once again, we were seeing Dragalia hitting that match point situation.
Mm-hmm.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay. Sending out these sheep. Where do they disappear off to?
Yeah, they're going home, you know.
They go home.
Yeah, there's a magical like pillow palace somewhere just full of these sheep.
Kind of just poof off.
Yeah.
Look at them go.
Oh, what a throw after the flip. Going for the double.
Yeah,
A little scary. I
sending out
love the
the
patience every time. You know that sheep fireball's coming every single time. And you're just ready to be able to be there to block it.
oh, big 6XL into the confirm. Is this enough? Wow. Dragalia knew just how to extend that. Takes the set for it. Dragalia moves into grand finals.
Very true. Dragalia taking it 3-2, locking it in as we get to move on to our grand finals. Now let me see here, because I know my app auto updates, which means that what I actually have to do here is get out of there. I have to edit the actual round name, or I could just tell my app to stop auto updating. I guess I could do that too.
You're doing great.
Top 8, because we are getting into our grand finals.
Grand finals.
Hang with me for just a moment. We'll send I see that Senpai Spider is already in here, so we'll be getting them up on stage. They are good to go. Senpai Spider versus Yoru, or versus Dragalia. We are grand finals, and it is the top 8. No, do it.
Top 8.
I have to. Oh, I have to tell it to stop auto updating. Now I can make it grand finals. There we go.
And Dragalia wasting no time. Starting off 100% aggression. Does not want to let Matera play the game.
Absolutely. I mean, you really have to. You know, you got to get in aggressively, because the second that you're in any situation that they have the room to breathe, pardon me, look at that.
Into the full confirm. Goes to the throw bait. Oh, gets DP'd. Senpai Spider has a little bit of a health deficit to make up. However, Matera makes it kind of easy. Senpai Spider with the health lead right now. Dragalia has a little bit of work ahead of them. Oh, goes for the spot dodge, but the fireball was too slow.
Yep. Getting caught up here. Also, yeah, we did. Nice.
Oh, doesn't quite work out.
Yeah, like we see immediately here. Once Senpai Spider has the ability to start running some of that game plan with that full screen under the timer, wherever it may be.
It is so incredibly hard to stop. Goes for the U-Transient, immediately gets BC'd. Farrell closes out that game.
I mean, and that's the other thing too, right? You have to get in on Matera 4 or 5 times at the very least, right? One of the times you're
Yep.
probably going to get mashed on. You're going to get BC'd 3 times for sure. You're going to get reversaled once for sure. So it's like the 6th time in, you finally get to play the game.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, a thing that we see from 2B players a lot too. You know, we talk about Yoru Sensei of like, or Yoru Senpai, Yoru Sensei? My
Yoru
names are
Sensei.
all, yeah. Oh, where they will almost always instantly DP the second that you get in on their 2B, right? And it's just like,
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm running pressure. Oh, you got in, I'm DPing. All right, cool. Now I'm running pressure
Yeah.
again.
No more pressure for you. Oh,
It is in
wow.
fact my game, and you're just playing it.
The double jump out of corner is sending me.
Oh man,
What? W fireball. Amazing.
we're comboing full straight. It's fine.
We're comboing full speed. He needs it.
That is game number 1 going over. Let me get my... Perfect. Yeah, Greg Time,
Big
thank you
skill
so much.
transient.
It's always a blast having you. It was great to see the Sheep Nation represent a little bit.
Deep Nation. Okay.
Nice confirmed here into the crumble. No such thing as a combo limit.
Yup, you fireball out to play. Senpai Spider doesn't even have to go in. Wow, puts himself right into corner.
Nice spot dodge.
What a spot dodge. Senpai Spider waiting for it, knowing that's what Dragalia wanted in that moment.
Yep. And perfectly spaced out as well to catch that transient with a clean punish. Now, just a pixel left and a dream. You gotta find a way in, and you cannot get hit by anything. Oh, if only that 5L had hit. Oh, it was
Too
so
much.
close.
Oh, are we seeing a character swap perchance?
Definitely could. Dragalia plays a ton of different characters.
I feel like Granblue is a game that really allows you to explore the different character choices by way of simplicity and still maintain your main character.
Mm-hmm.
So we're seeing the Lucilius now. And I can immediately see why this choice was made. Having an array of teleports you can use to get in on Metera is crucial.
And I think that, you know, Lucilius, a little bit less dominant than he was when Dragalia was first picking the character up, but definitely does have some good abilities. Look at that confirm from downtown. As we were saying, does have some really nice options for some of these approaches. And I think right now is kind of Dragalia's anti-zoner character of choice. Usually when we see this kind of situation play out, Dragalia is falling back on the Lucilius.
Wow,
Gap
gets the
Blue
shimmy
is-
into the full confirm. Gap Blue Fantasy. So true, Simply Riff. Thank you. Gets their BC blocked. Dragalia at sword level 4 right now. At sword level 5 right now.
Yep. Oh, the teleport out. Nothing personnel kid. It caused the whiff,
Yep.
but not quite getting the
Look at
punish for it.
Look at how fast those cooldowns come back. Already has the teleport cooldown right back.
Yeah, at that sort of level 5, definitely a scary position to be in. I'm so distracted by how blue everything is right now. You don't notice how blue the health bars and the meter bars are until you see
Lucilius
this
is
blue-ass
blue.
Lucilius on your screen. It's definitely scary. Yeah, we're just literally just waiting on fireball cooldowns. And
Yup,
yeah, did find a hit there.
Metera has to respect Lucilius's specials, or she'll get blown up by them.
Absolutely. That's Dragalia on the board. We'll see if we can make the reverse sweep happen and also be looking at a bracket reset for Dragalia.
Tries to roll out a corner, gets get smacked around a little bit. Big confirm off of the 6XL. Running the corner pressure. Oh, spot dodges.
Oh no, straight into the butterflies. We're getting a full confirm here. I don't think you built enough meter, but look at it. Set up for the chip, and
Wow.
the perfect comes through on the reset.
7 golden letters.
Yeah. It says sit down on round start.
623L coming into play. Hey, gets the teleport into the full confirm. Yeah, vacuum on the far H.
Nice.
Big spot dodge. The far L anti-airing for Dragalia here. Okay. Wow, what a 2H. Into the full confirm?
Senpai Spider currently on match point if they can escape this corner situation, but it does not look good for him.
Yeah. What a far M Lucilius has. Doesn't want to deal with it. Immediate BC. But it doesn't matter. Lucilius is a character that has constant access to you at full screen at all times.
Oh yeah. Which is exactly what you need, right?
Exactly what you need versus Metera.
Just a matter of how many gaps can you find in the pressure. Right now, you're at that full screen situation with the long cooldowns. Cooldowns
and
the
now that-
long way.
Cooldowns the long way. And now that Senpai Spider has to respect Lucilius, you can see that they're slowing down a lot.
Yeah.
Don't want to send out too much. Don't want to overcommit, even from full screen.
Yeah. Now we're
Okay.
at that 5
Charges
sword.
up a little bit.
Reversal's coming through, though. You have a really good opportunity. Yeah, you have to run in there, and you actually have to make something happen now. Because that level 5 sword, you've
Absolutely.
seen how the game just kind of melts away. You just can't shoot
Look
an
at that.
arrow.
The teleport's already back.
Ooh, there it is.
Wow.
The sweep from full screen. Catching it up 3-1 there in Senpai Spider's favor. 3-1. When are we getting Galleon again? That's a great question. Grand Bluer's in the chat. Let me know. I don't know when Galleon's actually coming out.
Oh,
Release date. Release date 3/10/2023. There you go. We'll figure out the date on that. It's coming up though. I'm pretty excited. I think Galleon's gonna be a very cool looking character. But hey, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I know it's we're wrapping up early. That's the benefit of running the fast bracket. And you all, thank you so much for participating. It's been a great time seeing a bunch of awesome stuff from all of these competitors, and always thank you for supporting the bracket, supporting the stream, and all of that. Rin, do you got anything you want to say before we sign off?
Nothing much. Shout outs OEG. Shout outs Pariah. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be sending a raid on out. I got a great, very positive streamer coming up for you. We're going to be raiding Date Bato. So y'all send some love on over there. They're playing some Street Fighter. It's basically like Grand Blue, but the people are like people instead of anime characters. You'll get what I'm saying. Y'all have a fantastic evening. Remember to keep the fighting game, keep the community in the fighting game community. It is you guys who keep this all alive at the end of the day. And stay positive out there. We will catch you around. Peace.